If this is light and floaty, it'd be, it's up to you.
It shouldn't be light and floaty.
Light and floaty.
Rudder.
But it is small.
He is itty bitty. You want the whole thing, or do you want?
You can take the whole thing.
Yeah, you're only going to be able to really get the whole thing.
Rudder. So yeah, Megan, is there any potential for the front, or is it a?
Would you be much happier with the front?
Easier.
It's easier. Don't want to drop this little guy for you guys, but doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm still looking at.
Go ahead and push on it there, Marley.
Oh. Yeah, let's stick with the starboard side if that's all right.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You have another visual on this, like really tight, since we're at a better spot?
There was a yes in the back, but not on.
Yes.
Yeah, Marley, go ahead and pull one in there.
Looks like a type of Dendrophilidae would be the family that this would belong to. But we haven't seen too many of these.
It looks very much like the little cups of yellow flowers that Willy Wonka eats in the chocolate factory in the original Willy Wonka.
What?
There's a particular scene where he has this yellow flower.
We're good to go, Jess, whenever you're ready.
So, Jess, you may be able to get it with the pincers, but if you're going to try and use the Tygon, you're going to have to lay flat pretty much on the...
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get the pinchers. Oh, you small.
It may be too small to get with the pinchers.
Yeah.
And you can also see how soft it is. You may be able to just kind of like grab it in the middle, kind of like dig your claws around it.
Oh my gosh, it's small.
Not soft.
Yeah,
It's not soft at all.
Teeny tiny. Oh, really? Is it really hard and cemented?
Yeah, I can see when I touch the bottom there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Reassessing. Stand by. This would be a good candidate to slurp.
I wonder if the Victor Gorgia ever came through the tube.
You're pushing yourself.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
All right, let's try this way.
It's going to just fragment.
Yeah. Huh. Do we have a scoop on the porch?
We do.
We do. Scoop to the side bucket is going to be nigh impossible.
Yeah. That's going to be pretty difficult to grab. Maybe can we lodge this in the slurp?
We already have other stuff lodged in the slurp. I don't know if they want to do that.
But do we have any cup corals in there?
We don't have any cup corals in there.
Do we have more than the purple coral lodged in the slurp? Or is it just the purple coral?
I don't know.
Are we hopeful or are we lost cause right now?
You're going to have to go sideways.
I mean, this is the A team here, so I think we're pretty hopeful.
I believe. I don't know about even sideways.
You're going to have to grab it with the Tygon.
I don't know about that one because it's just so brittle.
Right, but the Tygon's softer than the metal. So you have to lay your jaws flat against the rock.
Yeah. It's just I have a hill right there. Stand by. Marley, you want to come full wide for a sec? Sure.
Our fish friend is watching the whole thing.
Yeah, well, Jess is adjusting. Some viewers have ID'd that as the Cryonema fish. CHRIONEMA. Sure enough, looks that way online.
Cool. Thanks, viewers.
You guys are the best.
I believe in you, Jess.
All right, Marley, go ahead and push in there, please. We'll get it one way or another, just how is the question. That's good, Marley.
Try to go down just a little bit. Are you happy?
It's all right for now. I think this cliff this hill is not going to be very good for this. Okay, and then bump down there.
Your wrist is lifting up, so you're angling up. You're going to close right above it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to close. Stand by.
Do you think at this point we could just scoop it? Because it's so...
Well, we can scoop it. The issue is
the front.
We can just go in the front. But like open very slowly because there are potential floaters and also many other items in the front.
Okay.
But this one's very identifiable, so I'm not worried about being confused. It's just like.
Do you think it's small enough to actually go pass through on the flush like what we did on the slurp?
I think it'll, because I think part of the second coral that we got is also stuck in the flush, based on the amount that went in versus the amount that came out into the bucket. So it's not going to make it through the flush.
All right, Marley, you gonna come full wide for a sec?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Let's try here. I guess we'll just do a touch out on the forward box when we get it over there. Excuse me, miss.
You're in the cutters, so you don't have a solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my grip force. 6 is not gonna do it for me.
This is the first time I've seen the scoop.
Yeah, we've scooped some rubble on other watches.
This is excellent.
All right, Marley, go ahead and push on in there, please.
Pushing in.
Super high tech.
It's a scoop.
That's good there. Thank you.
Just cleaning up.
Come on.
It's like finding a flower that's grown out of a crack in the sidewalk, and you're trying to scoop it out of cement.
Yeah, this calcium carbonate conglomerates really are cement-like.
Might need to set down the scoop and regrip it.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I messed it up. All right, you want to come wide there, Marley?
Yep.
It's a shame that the suction sampler is no offline.
Fish is still watching everything.
A good suggestion online is to get a broom from Mongo and just sweep it in right there.
Let's try that again. All right, Marley, go ahead and push on in there again.
Yep.
That's great, thank you. Come on.
You're half over and half under.
Yeah.
This is a real nail biter.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
Great job.
Jess, that piece you have is great. If you want to just put that in the box,
Okay.
that's sufficient.
Yeah.
Now this is a personal pride pilot
Yeah,
thing.
I see that. I see
Leave it-
that.
leave it.
I'll let her do her work.
Yes.
All right, I'll
Awesome.
get those two for you guys.
Okay. Full wide on bubble.
Roger, thank you. I suppose we'll just do a quick bump out there, then,
Yep. Camera's all the way back.
yeah, camera's all the way back.
Okay, here's drunken bubble. And when you're ready, I will bump out.
Yeah, just do it slow, and I guess go for the one on the starboard side.
All right, let me actually situate as to how I'm going to dump this, though. I think I'll have to go, yeah, that way. Which means I'll have to bump out more. All right, go ahead, Greg. That looks like it's going to be floaty.
Yep, I see what you're doing. I think you
Yeah.
more towards the camera. You're not in the bucket yet. Not in
Yeah.
the bucket yet. Keep coming back, a little bit more back.
There you go.
Okay,
Nice.
one and two. There you go, Jess.
Nice.
Great
Nice,
Nicely done.
Jess.
Done.
Great.
All right.
Once you guys are all stowed and ready, I think we're going to drop down and look for a rock.
Roger.
Copy that.
Also, did
I
we
think
ever
poor Megan
introduce
has to figure out
ourselves?
where we can put a rock.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
think
little...
they want to hold it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right, that's good.
Megan's like, we don't got
No, if we can hold it, then
No, I know. I meant like we
It's
have
like
no room anywhere.
everywhere
this
would
vehicle.
be sitting on a coral. So I don't think you would like
I
that.
would not be happy.
Well done, Jess.
Yeah, great job.
That was
Nice
I
job.
getting fun close to that HD there.
What?
Said I was getting close to the HD there.
You were fine. There's the HD.
Yeah, that's true.
Close is relative terms.
So do you have enough tether to back off, or do you want me to go the reverse of the Argus heading?
We're probably going to end up having to go reverse, but not yet.
Yep.
So we'll hold off.
Great. Thank you.
Now I can say I'm a maid underwater.
Yeah, underwater scooper.
Accurate.
Scooper. Scooper trooper.
We've lost science.
All right.
The enthusiasm has reached a
It's-
breaking
yeah.
point.
Front row, it's up to us. Science has been lost.
All right, sample the fish.
I'm not sure if they're recoverable.
We're back. We're
We
back.
were just so excited. That was a very tense situation, and I'm happy that everything came through well, and I'm so pleased, Jess. You did a great
Imagine
job.
being Jess.
I know, it's incredible.
That's
you're
just like
right.
sweating.
So excited.
It's really good.
Yeah, very well done.
Really nice job.
That you are all correct. That would have been a perfect slurp candidate.
That's true. That's what I get for jamming the slurp. That's my like punishment.
Well, but that's part of this job is, you know, like it's
Figuring
so
out,
frequently
right.
that you're down there and they're like, oh, we want to sample this. And it's like, oh, man, it would be great if we had X. Then we could sample it so easily. And you're like, but can we still sample it anyway? And you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I've seen that scoop. What's some of the, do you have other tools hiding away somewhere?
We have a crowbar.
We have a crowbar
No.
on the vehicle right
Yeah.
now. As far as other
crowbar
tools go, it really depends on what the goals are, what we're trying to do. Yeah, Ben, I do a step back. I do 10
Okay,
meters for starters.
There's something incredibly ironic about seeing a robotic arm carrying a plastic scoop scooper.
I've seen some crazy things. There's one cruise where we were measuring size by a wiffle ball on a stick. So you would have this robotic
Yeah.
arm holding a wiffle ball on a
The
stick.
WHAM,
The wham,
the
yeah.
wiffle assisted measurement.
Who does that?
We've done, we've done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Turns out, though, there are two different actual sizes of wiffle balls, which was determined much later on.
By
That's
scientists
not an
trying to publish it.
overhang you want to get caught
Wow,
underneath.
look at
Wow,
all
look
that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Underwater climbing.
I was thinking about rock climbing earlier, too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard not to.
I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, let's see. There's wiffle assisted measurement, which is about 5 centimeters, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then at one point there was a fundus, and I don't remember how big that is.
A fundus?
Yeah.
Like an Allison fundus?
Yes, like an ounce.
Like
What?
Interesting.
Wait.
Is that a?
Explain.
a picture of
I
a
missed the
human.
beginning part.
No, it was like it had just been her idea. It was like, oh well, we'll just do it this, you know. And I forget if it was
Standard fundus.
Yeah, and so it was the joke of a standard fundus.
Whoa.
Oh, Plagiatoria.
Dementor.
Okay, we got to find a rock before Dwight gets mad at us.
Okay. Are we looking for?
What type of rock?
We've got 20 minutes.
We're looking for a piece of carbonate.
Okay.
So we're just gonna drop down to the base.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
they thought that there might be some broken off
Okay.
at the base of this.
When are we coming off bottom?
Quarter,
Probably when we come
15
out.
past,
Okay.
Dwight said.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This is so cool.
Alright, I'm starting to go down a
Recovery
little
at 6 is weird because there's all the
Yeah.
prep work for recovery, and those people have had to have already eaten dinner.
You're right.
But the people who are likely doing the recovery are the people who are leaving us for dinner. So it's we'll figure it out. But
I'm starting to drop down somewhere.
yep, I'm coming down. Yeah, actually, there's a whole Wikipedia page on the WHAM.
Really?
Seriously?
I didn't know
Yeah, there's a Wikipedia page on like unusual measurement
that. Ah.
things, and the WHAM is one of them.
Looks like there's some rocks on a ledge. But you guys went at the base, right?
Well, do you see loose rocks on a ledge?
Yeah, there's some right there in the corner.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's
I
some
don't
loose
know
ones. It might
if
be.
those are basalt or not.
Yeah, they
Out
don't
of
look like
overhang.
carbonate.
We can drop down some more and see. I'm 19 off the deck, so 19 meters, we'll find out.
Cool.
I'm not going down super fast based on tether management, but I'm just letting you know I am following.
Roger.
Piece of coral floating?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a race.
Think we're gonna win. We have thrusters. This purple one is Victor Gorgia.
Yeah, looks like it.
I feel kind of cool. I know a word.
You'll know a lot of words by the end of this.
What about that little hole right there?
Do you think there's
The
a
one,
rock
like,
in there?
right
Do
in
you
front
see
of
it?
us?
Yeah, like right below the yellow
There,
core.
oh, there are rocks in there, yeah.
Do you want to zoom in there? Yep. Video? Yep.
Trained geological eye right there.
I see a crack.
It might be hard to
It might be
grab
hard to
based
reach
on
in
a
there, yeah.
perching issue.
We're pretty close to the bottom.
Yeah.
Not really. It
Yeah.
says 42, but there's a relative overhang we can sit on. Gonna come wide there, Marley. Yep.
Yeah, or you can fly and I can grab.
Yeah, that too.
The coveted fly and grab.
Indeed.
Well, it's not often you can do that.
Yeah, no, because you don't normally have two experienced pilots, yeah?
Right. Usually there's somebody in training.
Right.
We can look over here and see if there's anything. There might be something that's an overhang there. Might be hard to get in there.
Is that a rock?
That's a good point. Let's go look.
Oh.
That looks like a rock.
Marley, you want to do a quick zoom there?
It's very rock-like.
Could be a fish.
Surprise, it is a fish disguised as a rock.
Oh.
Rock.
Looks like a rock.
Looks like a rock. Is that the rock you want? Sorry, I'll see
Well,
you
there's
guys.
some rocks nearby we might be able to grab too.
What about that platey one?
The one above the coral?
Yeah, that looks a little
Maybe.
bit too
It's
It
sedimentary.
looks like
it's still
sediment, yeah.
Yeah,
Attached, but
Might be able to pry it up.
that'd be kind of cool.
So it.
so the loose rock is not what do you want?
I think it would be fine. I like the idea of seeing something that's a little bit more in place, so we get some context from where
Yeah.
it's coming from.
Okay.
But
Some more of this guy over here.
I mean, we don't need to be too picky
Well,
if we're out of time.
Those are
if
close
it's-
enough that
yeah,
you
if
could
it's
probably
possible
land
to
and try
try.
both.
Yeah.
We'll try the first one, then
And
just
the one
scoot
right
over if
above
need
that
be.
looks like maybe even better than that one at the top of the screen now.
Yep.
The one that's kind of an overhang there.
Yeah, that looks maybe
Mm.
breakable.
Yeah. Okay.
All of that stuff in that little area right there.
Roger. All right, video, you want to come wide, please? And we're just going to hug this on the porch. Is that the idea?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Alright.
So did you hear what the schedule is?
We were talking about some of the tools on Herc earlier, but there's a little Herc in the works, isn't that right?
They're in the middle of a watch change, so maybe
Oh.
we'll answer that later.
Yeah,
Or
there
a
is
dinner
a
relief.
version that they use sometimes.
What up, Mike? puzzles. Oh, oh, oh. So we're gonna look for that plated one there. Marley, you wanna go ahead and do a little push in there?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Right there?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Let's see if I can get this guy here. Oh, it's kind of intact. Megan, you're thinking maybe this one up here too?
Yeah, anything in that little like cracked open area, if possible. Otherwise, the other one's good.
All right. Doesn't want to go. Let's see.
Does seem pretty sedimented.
Indeed.
Part on the upper right looks a little more fractured.
The one up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see. Maybe we can tap this guy. No. I don't know, Megan.
Yeah.
These all
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can go for the other one then.
the black rock over there.
It's not really black, is it?
It's kind of.
It looked darker, yeah.
Let's go take a closer look at it and then decide if we need to move.
All right, Marley, you want to come full wide there?
Sure can.
Oh, ha! You're not Marley. Hello.
Marley, you're looking great.
Bearded these days.
Yep.
Yeah, something's changed about you. What's up? All right, Nick, you want to go ahead and zoom on in there, please?
Sure thing.
That's great right there. Does that look too dark to you?
It looks a little dark for me. I don't know. I mean, if we have time to just like scoot around.
Sure. Yeah, I think we have 10 minutes, so we can go on a massive rock hunt.
All right, massive.
All right, go ahead and come wide there.
Coming up.
If you put a massive rock, then we are not going to go 14 meters per minute. We have less than that. Less than 10 minutes.
I could always drop a weight if you're really heavy, but.
Okay.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, we don't really need a massive rock. We just need a good rock.
It's just that the rock hunt is gonna be massive.
Massive rock hunt.
Yeah, that's when you need some like death metal going on, you know what I'm saying? All right, coming off. All this lateral around here, it seemed like this had a more promising little feature.
Oh, cool.
Overhanging bit there in the middle.
Do you see a loose piece? I'm a little skeptical about overhanging bits.
I don't see.
I think it's just harder than we're thinking or thought.
What about this? Is that loose?
It looks like there might be pieces in there, but I can't tell.
Can't tell either.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that look loose, and then you touch them, and they're not.
Yeah. I mean, there was definitely loose pieces inside that little cave just up that I had pointed out earlier, but I don't know if that's like too difficult to get.
That one we'll probably do a fly and grab if you want.
Sorry, say it again.
So we could probably fly and
yeah, we could probably fly and get. Yeah, that would be a good candidate, I think.
Okay, coming over there then. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, let's see if we can find
it. It was just below the yellow coral. The yellow coral is like a little flag saying like there's a rock here, basically.
There's a rock here, please pick me up type thing.
That's exactly what it's for.
Ah, I knew it. So this is not the yellow coral I was talking about though.
No.
But just after that one, there's like a piece that might be.
No, because that's where we just were.
Okay.
What up, Javin?
I think it's up here
I'll
to
see
the
if I can get you to the ledge, up to the left, and then you guys are gonna be taking a quick rock sample, probably a fly and grab.
Yeah, go to the sample first because you know where that is.
Yeah.
I remember vaguely where it's at.
I'm pretty sure this is the right way.
Stuff over there too.
Oh yeah. No. Never mind. That's another yellow coral. Another flag.
I think it was right
it was
after this guy.
To the left more or up more?
We'll scan.
Scan.
Is it this one here? That's the yellow you're talking about?
Yes, I think so. It might be just below that yellow, actually, the one that we just went above.
It's the upper left there. Wasn't that the one we saw?
Maybe.
It's like that little cluster, because there's that overhang that we were saying would be difficult to sample in.
The one sort of along that line?
Yeah, the one. You want to come down a little bit there, Mike? We'll see if we can get the scope for it. These ones here. Megan, I think these are what we were talking about earlier.
I'm not sure which ones you're referring to.
Center screen?
That's sort of where there's a couple black ones too?
Yeah.
That's a different spot, but if we see something good in there, it could work.
Those look grabbable.
Yeah. Maybe the one on the far left.
Yeah, the one that looks less black.
Okay.
Will it be okay, or are you very stretched out?
Kind of stretched out, but that's going to be up for Gabby.
But we can put like 10 meters, 45 degrees or so if you want.
Yeah, the one on the left looks
good. Mike?
It's up to Jess, and it makes sense. She might reach it though.
Might be able to reach, but you can do it just to kind of get comfortable over there.
Bridge nav, can we do 10 meters at 45 degrees beating, please?
All right, Gabby. I don't have any Dopplers, so I can't hand this over very well to you.
Yes, thank you.
The brown one.
We want carbonate, not basalt.
Here, give me that one.
Oh.
It just stuck once you.
It seems so weird to me that there is all these basalt chunks.
Yeah, it might be basalt. It might also just be weathering on the carbonate, but I don't want to take the chance.
Yeah.
Because like that morphology looks more like carbonate on the far right, and the one just above looks more like basalt, but it could be carbonate.
could also try those like flat ones
Yeah,
if
this
that
flat one.
doesn't.
Yeah, either of those.
What is that?
Okay.
Looks like it. Nope. Okay.
So, regarding time,
You have 2.5 minutes.
rock more important than time, or time more important than rock?
If we can just grab the rock and put it on the porch and then scoot up, that'd be great.
No, I might like. I mean, if
I don't
getting
know
a
what
rock is important,
there's no need to do flying grab.
we can like.
Toe in there, making life harder than it needs to be.
If it works, if this works, then
Yeah.
we're good. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna come up. We're not gonna hunt for more rocks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good there.
that was my question.
Gotcha.
Well, that was the answer to my question.
Can't totally hear you.
Gabby, you're
That's
muted.
attached. Just get
That
ready
one?
to take the stick, Abby.
Okay.
I'll knock you off there.
The one on the right, the kind of flat one sitting on top of the dark one. That one looks like pretty good. Yeah,
That one?
if it's possible, that would be great.
Want to look at it?
Nice.
Sure. Just take a couple quick pics.
Zoom in.
Where are we going to put this guy?
Just on the front porch.
Okay.
And I'm handing over to Sarah,
it's
but
super weird
that's great.
Number?
It's 62.
Okay, full wide.
Thank you, Megan.
It
Yeah.
looks like these weird.
Thanks,
you get
guys.
these.
Yeah. There is no box. It's pretty small, right? Like, is there no box that can go in?
I think the boxes
yeah,
are all full.
All the boxes have corals. We would crush corals. So, yeah.
Rack the camera back.
Yeah,
there,
thank
Can you hold it like? I guess with craft you cannot let.
No.
Is it crazy thinking holding it with Mongo?
I think he might break it. I don't know. I'll try and lay him down on there.
We
Okay, Gabby, get off the ledge there.
Way to go, team.
Oh, look at that little squat lobster.
Oh, we do have a
Stowaway, yeah.
stowaway squat lobster on the deck.
The one final thing when we get up a little off the, when you guys are clear of this feature, is to pop one Niskin.
Obvious.
Roger.
Sorry, what?
No, obvious. It's what we do always before leaving.
Well,
So
I'm
sassy
just,
over
Albert,
yeah.
can you just give us a
Settle-
westerly move?
Yeah,
settle
back us
down,
off there.
Albert.
It wasn't
Long or
obvious to
short?
everyone.
Over 40
so
meters.
it's
I
always
probably
good
won't
to
even get
say.
there, but
Bridge nav, can we get 40 west, please? 40 meters west. Thank you.
Is this a background Niskin? Do we want to be away?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
yeah, you don't need us right next to the cliff, or you,
No, it doesn't need to be right next to the cliff. No.
Okay.
Gabby, if you're happy, I can pull that now.
Yeah, go for it.
All
I
right.
can just fly
Hey,
it.
weird
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. Well,
Then these
I'll
kids
give
are
you a little
gonna.
bit more, stretch out the delta a bit here.
goodbye.
And I'll just auto depth. And keep the cliff in view for now.
Start date.
So we're coming to the end of this dive off of Baker,
Okay, is camera
off
racked
of
in?
Howland
Yep,
Island.
camera is racked in.
And we're going to head to map and unmapped seamount, just in the corner of this protected area, and then we'll be diving on that, which I think we're
All
planning
right,
17
over.
hours for mapping, and then getting in the water. So probably
Niskin 11.
a little under.
You can go
probably
for
around 20
10 or
hours.
11.
We'll be back launching.
Oh,
for
right,
that
12 is not on
dive.
there anymore. I'm gonna go for the low-hanging fruit.
That's it.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
We're moving away from the cliff now?
Yeah. The ship is moving back, so you can go get in the recovery position there.
Okay. Can you come up more? We still have we have current coming from the
north.
From the north. What do you think the best
Yeah,
way?
that's pretty mild current. I would
Okay.
just fly out there.
Fly, okay. And I have to go to counterclockwise.
Port, yeah.
The turn to port. And I'm aiming for somewhere around like 240.
Yeah. Yeah, just drive out on 240. You can go right under. I'll lift up.
Okay.
That's probably enough. Done. It's just lying on the porch, so
extremely fast.
yeah, you should eat next time. You might want to put Mongo on it. I'm not sure. Might stay there.
Okay, heading straight underneath you.
You had dinner already? You already had dinner? Oh my god. Master position.
Jess, I will, or whoever, Greg, I'll pass this off to you as soon as we're stretched out. Oh, nice. Did you have a good gym bet day? That is foolish sounding.
Bridge nav. Now you should have the aft camera. The vehicles are beginning its ascent to the surface. The what? In 45 minutes.
Okay, yes, I'm there. This is delightful. I was gonna hand over with the horizontal on. Can you get, so we can see Herc? Yeah, I'm in decent shape there, you can see.
There's chocolate here. Once you start coming up, can I see the time to surfacing?
Sorry.
There you go. Thank you. Perfect.
Is that rolling around?
You can do whatever you feel it's better.
It looks like it might be floaty when it comes to the turbulence of the surface, so maybe we'll put Mongo on top. Yeah. Heck yeah, I do.
Your finger is not good for the touchscreen? There's a lot of people that happen, like.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me get this going. What are you coming up at? 11 right now? Alright, I'm coming up at 13. Ears looks like between 10 and 13. Alright. Yeah, okay, I'll come up at 11. Sure thing. Look like we got a little squat lobster hanging out with us too.
Oh yeah.
Freebie.
I know, free sample. There's more right. So let's do it there. That droop in the shoulder. Yeah, actually I'm gonna come up and let it droop down here. Yeah. You could always do one more up if you want. Try that. I'll let it rest for a minute. Save it. See how it does. Think it's a leaky lock. Yeah.
Should Mongo be holding position and it's drooping? I see. To like droop onto the rock? Yeah. The droop and sit. So you control Mongo completely with that little keypad?
Yeah.
A GUI control? Oh yeah.
Greg, I don't think you're on SPL. Okay.
I'm going to...
Am I correct that you guys fired a Niskin when we're down at dinner relief? Okay. So that's the last Niskin to be popped. Okay. I really want that squat lobster to stay on there.
Droop, you know you want to do it?
We saw a shark.
On your watch?
Yeah, I
just
heard.
now?
No.
Sleeper shark.
Oh, earlier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that one. That was a cool one.
And
a ray right
like
after
2 or
it.
3 rays.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
We got some pretty cool stuff to look at.
I think it's Kelly. She's got the magic touch. Every single one of Kelly's watches.
I think she is able to call the cool benthic creatures.
Yep.
Like Aqua Woman.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Still only doing like 10 though.
You're good. Yeah, I'm average between 10 and 9, so.
Alright, I'm going to try going the other way.
Anything fun and exciting out there on the internet questions, Brandon?
I don't know if this one got answered before, but I actually was curious too about the when Little Herc will be in operation.
Next leg? Yeah. A couple, like 2.5 weeks,
Oh, really? That soon?
3 weeks. Be a test dive with Little Herc. So, Greg, are you on for that one?
No.
But you'll be out in a couple more months with Little Herc.
Yep.
And what's the difference in functionality here?
Yep.
Little Herc is an imaging platform.
Yeah.
Is that it? It doesn't collect samples or anything?
No.
And it's really quite a bit smaller. It looks like it's about the quarter of the size.
Yep, it's littler.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
Aptly named.
Yeah. Little Herc, it has no hydraulics. It's all electric. It's also recently been retooled to be 6,000 meter rated.
How many cameras does it have?
I'm not sure.
2.
Is it 2? 1 for the butt and 1 for the HD?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is it going to have a little Argus?
It does.
It has a big Argus. It has a full-size Argus.
Oh.
Except it's called Atalanta.
That's not as adorable. Are these going to run concurrently, like, or is there a situation you would use one versus the other?
You know, that's a debate now. Granted, if we're going above 4,000 meters, we're going to use Little Herc. Or below 4,000 meters, we're going to use Little Herc. Because Big Herc is only rated to 4,000. But I think the idea is to have Little Herc as part of a mobile system that can be shipped via container ships to any port in the world, at which point we would get loaded onto a ship of opportunity and go do work. So, you know, like, you can get the vehicle systems anywhere in the world faster than if they're tied into a single boat.
Are there many mobile ROV operations?
Most ROV operations are mobile.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep, you've just had the unfortunate luck of working with two that aren't.
Wouldn't say it's unfortunate. They're pretty cool operations regardless.
No.
Yeah, so Hercules was actually mobile originally, and so my first year here we had a satellite van. I oversaw moving everything out of the satellite van and moving it onto the ship permanently. We worked still out of a tool van. The vehicles didn't have a hangar. We just had a landing pad for Herc to land on. And we're still in the original control and imaging vans. So the way that they would do it was the power box, we now have the power cabinet that is also original, that was in the tool van. Argus could be put in the tool van as well for shipping. And then Herc had its own van plus spares and other, you know, bits of equipment. So it was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vans. So 5 20-foot containers. And then when they got on site, they would load them where they needed to be and use hurricane tape, as it's affectionately referred to tape these two vans together and seal them off, and we'd go to work. So it's been quite an evolution to watch this ship kind of get, or this system get built into the ship.
I think I had heard that there are some pretty massive overhaul plans for the Nautilus as well in the off season.
Yeah, this is a busy off season for them. Although you could argue last season was a busy off season for them too. So they are planning on putting in a new main engine. And if I remember correctly, and if their numbers are correct, the old engine and the new engine are actually going to come out through the stack, so they are not going to cut the ship in half.
But still, there's no no hood to pop, right? So they're still gonna have
so
to take the
they're going to have to cut the stack out, and then lift the old engine up through there. It's a huge undertaking.
I was going to say, they're going to be able to do all that in one off season?
It's slotted for like 4 or 5 months, yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, we used to have the winch on deck, so the winch, the drum, the traction sheave, and the turning sheave, all of that was installed in the last off season, and the hold was totally rearranged. The aux HPU used to be on the other side of the hold. aux HPU, the main HPU. So they've done some impressive stuff in the off seasons in the past, but this is a big